Hello everyone, and in this video today I'm going to tell you how to add custom libraries to your Proteus software which you have or you might want to download. And you might notice that if you want to use some microcontrollers, you're not going to see it in Proteus. It's not by default included in it, so you have to download it. Similarly, other libraries are there which you might use, which is not already in Proteus. So I'm going to show you the way how you can add it into your library. So for that, first let's open our Proteus software and see if if it has the Arduino or not. This is particularly about Arduino, so I want you to open your Proteus 8 Professional, and I recommend you to open it as administrator because of permissions restrictions. And let's quickly open a schematic capture tab. Now this is the palette, and let's see if it has Arduino or not. So pick devices, let's type Arduino. All right, so it does not look like an Arduino, neither does it. Not this, neither does it. No one looks like Arduino. So what can we contemplate from this? We do not have Arduino library in it. So let's go ahead and download it. Close the Proteus software and let's head over to your favorite browser. I'm going to use Microsoft Edge. Use a Google search. Arduino library for Proteus. Let's see. Okay, there are a few sites. I recommend you to download it from GitHub because GitHub is a trustworthy source. So there are these files which we have to download. Let's download it by clicking on clone or download and download it as a zip because the file is neatly organized. So let's go ahead and extract it on our desktop. Okay, let me do that. Open up the download folder. This is it. I'm going to cut it and paste it on desktop because of my simplicity and ease of access. Then I'm going to extract it all on desktop itself. Okay, this is my folder. Let's open it, and we need these two files. These are the library and data files. Okay, so what we have to do, go ahead, copy these two and head over to the installation folder of your Proteus software. In my case, it is installed in C program files x86 because I am using the 32-bit of Proteus. Note my system is of 62-bit, but still I'm using the 32-bit. If in any case you are using the 64-bit Proteus software, it's going to be in your program files, just the program files, not x86. Let me open up mine. It's somewhere in the lab center electronics. Okay, here it is, professional data, and it's in the library folder is here. You can see it, the path, C program files, lab center electronics, Proteus 8 professional, data, and library. Now you might not have it here, but somewhere in let me show that, hidden files, in program data, and here will be a folder of lab center electronics, and it will be as same as this one, lab center electronics, where did it go, and then Proteus 8 professional, same in the program files data, and here will be a library folder in that way. Let me show you, program files, lab center electronics, then Proteus 8 professional, then library folder, and there you have to copy paste it. So in my case it's here in this folder, and I'm going to paste it in it. There we go. Wait a second. There we go. It needs my administrative permission because it's in C. Okay, continue and continue. So as you can see, these two are all copied now into the folder, the library folder. And in any case, if you don't happen to find it, I am going to show you another way to find your library folder. So for now, let's go to Proteus 8 Professional. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not open it as administrator. It won't work for me. Okay, let's go ahead to the schematic capture. and let's pick the device, Arduino. Voila, it's right here. Now it's the Arduino Mega. This is the Mini, and then the Uno. Now there are other Arduinos uh, like Arduino Pro Mini, the Nano, and everything else. I'm going to use Arduino Uno. Double click it, it will include it in my list. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can know the library path. So for that, go to Systems, System Settings, and here it will show you the path to your library folder. You can navigate it from here. So library folders, I've just selected one, it's here. And for me to open it, I'm going to copy the selected path to clipboard, open my Explorer, paste it here, and go. Here it is, my library folder. It's as simple. Okay, let's close it. So this is my Arduino Uno. Here it is, neat and clean. Okay, let's go ahead and build a little circuit for you to understand if it works or not. So let's go ahead and make a blinking LED setup with this. So for that, I'm going to use a 330 ohm resistor and a red LED. Let's go ahead and pick it. I'm going to search for resistor. Here it is, the resistor. And then I'm going to use the LED, red. Okay, I've got the two. I'm going to place the resistor first. Here it is, and then the red LED. Okay, let's go ahead and complete the circuit. And now we need a ground pin. As you can see, it's nowhere mentioned ground, so Proteus allows us to use our very own ground. For that, let's go ahead to terminal modes, and it will give us all the terminals which we need. I'm going to use ground, and I'm going to use the ground here. Okay, let's wire it. So it's basically grounded to Arduino, which Proteus understands, but we use this way. All right. So for the next step, which is simulate it. Now this is the library which we installed outside of Proteus. So it uses different kind of stuffs, which is it needs a different coding mechanism. So you cannot code it with the inbuilt VSM coding function. Let me show you. So this is the VSM Studio. We cannot code it from here. For us to code this Arduino, we have to upload a hexadecimal file to Proteus software. It's simple. We can get the hexadecimal file from our Arduino IDE. And how to upload it, I'll show you. Double click on Arduino and it will show you all the things which you might need to learn. So this is the program file. This is where we browse our hexadecimal file. This is the default clock speed, the clock frequency, which is of 16 megahertz, which you get after buying a standard Arduino. Now if you have replaced the oscillating crystal or the clock crystal to your desired frequency, you can change it from here, which resembles the same. So we need first the hexadecimal file, the coding file. We all know that, or you might not know, let me tell you, the microcontroller uses or understands only the hexa codes, which are the binary digits only. So for us to compile the binary digits, let's open our Arduino IDE. I'll quickly open my Arduino IDE and I'm going to use a predefined example which is built into the Arduino IDE, which is under the examples, basics, and blink. So blinking is what I am going to use because I've set up my circuit like that. So this is the setup. Which pin? So it says LED built in. Now this thing right here, Arduino understands it as pin 13, so no need to worry why I've why I wired it to pin 13, because the pin 13 is the default pin for the built-in LED, which is connected to serial. So in series, sorry. So let's compile it. First we have to save it somewhere where we can see it. So for my simplicity, I'm going to save it on desktop. So here it is in the folder blink. Now we have to go to sketch and export compiled binary, and it will export the binary into hexadecimal files one without a bootloader and one with the bootloader. So bootloader stuff is not it is not for this video. I'm not going to cover it in this video. Maybe you get a separate video in near future. So what we need is just the standard hex file, not the bootloader standard hex file. The hex file is what we need, and we are going to upload it to our Arduino. Then now open up your Proteus, double click it, browse the program file, go to desktop wherever you have saved the hex file. It's here, and I'm going to open it. It's in there now. Click on OK, it will save it. Okay, then our circuit is complete. Now all we have to do is simulate this circuit. For that, let's go to down in the left button and start the simulation. Okay, the simulation has been started. Oh, what wrong have I done? You didn't told me. The resistor is of 10k. I need the 330 ohm. No current is passing through it. Okay, let's edit it by double clicking it and using 330 ohm is the default value, as you can see here. I'm not using k because that would be 330,000 ohms, which is not what we want. We want just 330 ohms because I've done the calculations, and the LED needs 330 ohm current limiting resistor for it to work at its peak voltage. Okay, let's again simulate the circuit. Oh, it's blinking. See, not very appealing, but it's blinking. So this is how you program an Arduino with your Arduino IDE and use the hex file to upload it to the Arduino and use it in Proteus software. It's simple, but yeah, you get the idea. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Brought to you by Roboslog.